What's up, YouTube? Crypto Cho, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, we're going to talk about DeFi Kingdoms and why you should own at least 10,000 Jewel coins right now. Now's the time to get in the game because prices are very, very low. And I'm going to give you my thesis on why I believe now is the best time to get 10,000 Jewel as we speak. So we're going to get into that. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this information with anybody who is investing in DeFi Kingdoms because this is very important information and you want to get it now. This is time sensitive information because we truly don't know when the prices are going to go back up. But what we do know is it's super undervalued, and I'm going to tell you why today. So make sure you share this content. Let's get into it. Let's first talk about the price of Jewel today. So right now, man, we can see DeFi Kingdoms Jewel is at 9 cents, down 5% on the day. So we can see market cap is at $6.8 million, down from that $10 million market cap. And we are down 5%. Like I said, volume is also down 25%, coming in at 51,000. But I always say, man, look at the bigger picture, zoom out, and we can see just, the beginning of last year, we were at $20. And do I think it can hit $20 again? I do truly believe so. But even if it doesn't hit $20, let me tell you why you should own at least 10,000 Jewel tokens. So right now we see, under 10 cents right now, 10,000 jewels is around, about $1,000, give or take, plus, fees and things like that, just depending on how you go about buying it. But it's around $1,000, and it's very, very easy, to come by and to buy those 10,000 tokens. But why do you want to buy those 10,000 tokens? Just in case it goes back up. Now we know Jewel hitting $1 is absolutely easy. So you can turn $1,000 into 10,000 just by investing, or buying 10,000 Jewel. And why I say $1 is easy is because it's so many things that's going on in the blockchain or on the project that I'm super bullish. So if we go down to total supply, we can see, total supply is at 122 million. So max supply was at 125 million. And what happened to all the rest of those jewels? Well, they have been burned, man. So, with every transaction on the DFK chain, it is a small amount of jewel being burned. So the more transactions, the more scarce jewel becomes. And this is amazing because this new tokenomics didn't come out in the bull market. It actually came out in the bear market. So around 3 million jewel have already been burned, and this is in the bear market, guys. And that's why I like to emphasize it. It's only been around a couple of months, not even a full year, and 3 million jewel have already been burned. So just think about it. Once we hit that full on bull market, how much jewel will be burned once more people come back onto the DFK chain and start using, Jewel to do these transactions. More Jewel will be burned in that process. And I like to go to DApp Radar. We can see in the 7-day period, we are up 16%. Unique active wallets at 44K. So more people are coming into the game this past week. And look at those transactions. Now transactions are down to around 3%, but we can see 2.73 million transactions, and that's going to only increase in the bull market. And like I said, almost 3 million jewel have already been burned on the DFK chain, just pretty much through all of the transactions that have been happening. Volume is at $1.62 million, up 21%. And that's probably due to the whale selling. Now, the whale who has all of this jewel, he has about 2 million jewel left. I'm not going to lie. So we got to be cautious at buying at these prices. But if prices go even lower, that's even better for us to get a better entry, man. I think, jewel under 10 cents is super undervalued just because the team continues to put out new information. We know about the DFK duels coming very soon. Season 5 coming up. So that's going to even burn more transactions. More rewards will be handed out to the people who actually play the duels, and they're going to want to, actually get in these duels. So there's even more transactions burning more jewel, and that's even more bullish for the project. And I got to say too, with all of the power ups, more people are, locking their jewel up to do more things. So I go to Cujo, shout out to Cujo. He gives us, stats on the updates of the burn slash jeweler. And this was 10 days ago. So, or this was 10 days rather, but he posted this yesterday. And we see 52,000 jewel was burned just in those past 10 days. 52,000 jewel was burned, man. So around every 10 days, it's about 52,000 jewel being burned. So in 20 days or a month, it's around 100,000, really more than that. So 20 days, that's about 100,000 jewel being burned. 30 days, that's about 150,000 jewel being burned. And this is in the bear market. That's why I keep emphasizing, because jewel is only going to get more scarce, especially once more people come back into the game and start locking their jewel up in the jeweler because of these power ups. So with the power ups, you can do different things. We know the bazaar feature where you can trade low liquidity items on the pretty much the bazaar marketplace. This is another bullish sentiment, just because you get lower fees if you lock more jewel up in a jeweler. So it's two different types of tiers. I covered there in my bazaar video, but it's two different tiers. And the more jewel you lock up, the better you save, or the more money you save on the fees that you spend in the bazaar. So we can see now it was 2,500 jewel withdrawn from Serendale. Me personally, I don't like to use Serendale because the fees are super, super high. Hopefully Clayton can fix this for DeFi Kingdoms, because we know DeFi Kingdoms put out that $1.5 million proposal. So hopefully Clayton is hearing what the team is saying. But even if they don't, we still got two more rims that we are bullish on. Hopefully we can get on one of these top-notch blockchains that is giving out so much money, or these grants to these projects they are actually building. And with DeFi Kingdoms having such a background in the crypto space, it's been out for about 2 years now, so they're a trustworthy team, and blockchains want to see those type of projects on their blockchain to create those transactions, to create that network effect, bringing more people onto the blockchain. So they're going to be happy to give DeFi Kingdoms all of these grants to build on their blockchain. That's very, very bullish. But I do hope Clayton steps up to the plate and really say, like, hey, we see DeFi Kingdoms is, a lot of people playing this game on our blockchain. Let's support them. That's what we want to see. We want to see that support from Clayton. But if we don't, we're not begging for it. We just gonna go to another blockchain, man, because a lot of blockchains are giving out money right now, and we don't have to, struggle, try to penny pinch with these blockchains that don't see the vision. And I believe, DeFi Kingdoms is pretty much doing that. I think they're playing it cool right now. They're just, put out that 1.5 proposal, $1.5 million proposal to Clayton. Just trying to test the waters and see, like, is Clayton going to actually back up the project? And I think that's going to be something major. So we can see 387,000 jewel deposited into the Crystal Veil jeweler. So almost half a million jewel deposited into the Crystal Veil jeweler. That's just showing more people are actually playing the game and not looking at prices. I'm not sure why the DFK wheel is selling right now, but I really do appreciate it, because we are getting jewel at such a discounted price. Now it'd be different if we were in a bull market and he was selling, but right now prices are all-time lows. I'm not sure if he thinks it's going to fail, or if he just is low on liquidity, or if he wants to go to another project. We truly don't know what this whale is thinking. But if you are just now getting started in DFK, or have already been playing and want to accumulate more jewel, now is pretty much that time, because he has about 2 million jewel left to sell, like I said earlier. But the thing is, the more he sells, the more the price goes down, and the better entry that you get. So me personally, I wouldn't be selling, especially if you don't have large sums of money. And now, this is not financial advice, but I wouldn't be selling if you don't have large sums of money in DFK already. This is really the time, the best time to accumulate, really, because we haven't yet seen the price appreciation. And like I said, with the jeweler locking up more jewel, and if you try to withdraw that, that's 50% burn. And then with the DFK transactions, there's even more jewel being burned. And just think about it, we are still in a bear market, and once we hit that full-on bull market, more people gonna come into this game and really just burn even more jewel. So That's why I'm super bullish on it. We see players, like I showed on that radar, more players are coming back into it. Now, if we do the 30-day, we are down 37%, but it's still 100K users on this, and it's 12 million transactions. And we can see volume is up 5 million, and that's up 28%. So, a lot of bullish narratives behind this right now, a lot of things going on in the ecosystem, and that's why I say 10,000 Jewel, because even if we get to $1, that's $1,000 to 10,000. Then just think about if we get the $5, that's 1,000 to 50,000. Then if we get to $10, that's 1,000 to 100,000. And I think $10 is very much so easy to hit for DFK, just for the simple fact that Jewel will be more scarce going into the bear market. The team continues to build each and every day, putting out new information, giving us AMAs every Thursday, and continuing to update the community. The community itself is a big community. So many people are still bullish on DeFi Kingdoms. The narrative, a lot of people on Twitter try to create this narrative that DeFi Kingdoms is bad or is not the entire game, is not out. Yes, of course, but we would rather them build the game out with less bugs in the game than just put out a trash game and it's crashing, it's so buggy that you can't play it. I would rather them put out a good game so we can play it going into the bull market. Me personally, I would probably want to see it right before the bull market, but even in a bull market, that's going to bring the sentiment up even more. So that's my video. Why you should own 10,000 Jewel. Why you should buy 10,000 Jewel as soon as possible, whenever you get it, to make best returns or best profits in this next bull market. So crypto troll, that's my video. I'm out of here.